everybody, it's Shai and welcome back to the Shai Diaries. So I know this is my second video and it's been like almost 3 months since my last one, and I'm sorry about that. I promise I'm going to be more consistent. So let's start with the video. We're gonna talk about what to expect from the Disney College program, and I just want to say you should expect everything: good things, bad things, amazing things, you name it. Everybody has a different experience. Some people like have a good experience, enjoy their work, enjoyed learning the classes, enjoyed everything, love the Disney College program, and are doing a career right now or want to do a career with the Disney company, and that's okay. There's other people like me, like myself, that really loved everything about the Disney College program. Well, not everything, let's be real, we're human. There's some things that I did not like, and not of the Disney College program. I think it was more work related, but I'll tell you about that later. So I couldn't stay. Yeah, I probably would see myself doing a career at Disney, but I have other plans that right now are more important to me that work at Disney. And since I live in a northern country, it's really hard. So there's other people that if you go to them to ask about the Disney College program, they will probably tell you, don't do it, do not fall for this. And yeah, they could be as negative as they could go. Without further ado, let's start with the first one. So the first one is getting the experience what am I saying? The first one is getting the position you want. Don't mind me, I'm crazy. The first one is getting the position you want. And no, I'm not telling you you will get the position you want. Because it's like, I think the 80% of the people, just to not go like crazy and say 90% all or almost 100%, I think 80% of the people get the job that they want at Disney. Talking about the Disney College program, because in other cases I think you can get the job you want, just applying like for part-time or full-time, but even in those cases you can get another job. And they do it, I think they do it basically in terms of where do they need people, and what are your skills, and how do you project as a cast member for them, I think. For my first program, on that phone interview, which I'm gonna talk about on another video because that phone interview is so important. And they ask you about the jobs that when you apply you select, like you were highly interested in. And I was like, it's my first program, let's do this thing, y'all, let's do that. I want to be friends with a character, I want to be a character attendant, I want to work at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Why not? It's Disney. So when I was talking, I think it was a lady, when I was talking to the lady, she was like, hey, so I saw that you were highly interested in these 3 jobs. Okay, so auditions for character performer are over. They were all on, I think it was on October. But if you don't know this yet, I live in Puerto Rico, so they don't do auditions here, and that means that I had to fly before my program to have an audition for a character performer. So I was like, okay, it's okay, maybe I'll get the next 2 ones. So for the character attendant, they ask you like how you're gonna act. They put me like a situation where the baby is crying, and or the child is crying because they're scared of the characters. What will you do on that situation? And for me, I thought I answered it right. Like I was like, oh, I will do anything that I could possibly can to make that child happy. But I think that wasn't enough for them. And you would think, oh, you probably got the Bibbidi Bobbidi things, right? No, actually, you have to have some kind of experience on not not exactly working in a salon, but doing hairdos and makeup, cause you're transforming a little girl into a princess. So you need to have some kind of experience, even though they give you a training, but you still have to have that experience. So they were like, if we tell you, like if we ask you to do something else like food and beverage, quick service, custodial, and anything else like that, will you still be interested? And I was like, Shaw, it's Disney, why would I be interested in that? At first I was like not liking it very much, but I got over it and I loved it. So I ended up being quick service, food and beverage, and let me tell you that not position, like workplace, it was very overwhelming, because yes, I had really, like half of the coordinators were really good. Some of them, I think one of them, once she was like, oh, you're not doing your job, you're talking to the guest. People, let me tell you, I love, this is a burden for me because I love talking. I love talking to everybody. And come on, in the training they tell you you have to interact with the guests while you're, let's say in that moment I was supposed to be cleaning tables. I was cleaning tables and these guests were so nice. They were talking to me and I was like, why not? Why don't give them the experience that they want and meet somebody else? So I got yelled at for that. And there's another story that I want to hold it on for a video, like a story time, because there was a coordinator in that first program that made one of my days miserable. Okay. Yeah, that day was probably the worst day of my life. Of Not of my life, of my Disney college program. But the second program, I was so blessed. Yes, I got yelled at a few times because I'm a talker. Sorry people, I just can't stop talking. So, and then I got yelled at because I did something wrong, and I apologized to the leader. She was still mad, but it's okay. I still like all of my coordinators were amazing. So guys, if you're watching this, I love you. I love you. Like, you know what it is to go to your workplace and somebody receives you with a hug. Receiving a hug from them, like every time that I was clocking in, it was like a stress relief. Like, my day is gonna be amazing. And yeah, it was probably gonna be a bad day working, but still knowing that I had that person cared about me just made my day. The second thing, roommates. Dun dun dun. So I was really scared the first time because I was like, I'm gonna live with strange people. And the first time I did it with random roommates, and the second time I did it picking the roommates, but they put like 2 random girls with us, which is fine. They were all amazing. But in my first program, all the cultures we had were clashing. Like, one of them was really obsessed with cleaning. And when I say obsessed, like, she will make a deal about anything dirty in the house. And let me tell you, let me stop you there. Yes, I can't be in a house where it's not clean. I'm a really organized person. Yes, I make my messes, but I still clean them up. It comes a time where I get stressed if I see my own mess, but she was really intense, although she was amazing. One time I was sick and she made me a chicken noodle soup. What kind of person does that? She didn't even know me like well, but most of them I didn't spend much time with them just because for some reason I got along better with my coworkers, so I was hanging out more with my coworkers than my roommates, and I was hoping to not get that on my second program, but I got that. I was like really close with my coworkers a lot, and I'm sorry for my roommates. Girls, if you're watching this, each and every one of you were amazing. And yes, there was, I really connected with one roommate, and she wasn't even my roommate, like the one in my room. I still love my roommate, like the one in my room. She was so nice, guys. Like, I'm practically a stranger, and I feel so blessed because I got her as a roommate. Because even in my birthday, I got to my house and there was balloons everywhere, a happy birthday sign, and gifts from her, and I was so, that was so nice. So girl, if you're watching this, I love you. But somehow I got really connected with another one of my roommates. It's not because I didn't like my other roommates, it's because there's there's always one or two or three persons that you get really connected with, and somehow I got really connected with her. I'm not a mean person, I promise. I loved all of my roommates and they were all so nice to me. Um, and they were all supportive about everything. Even when the hurricane came to Puerto Rico, they were with me the whole time, and they were supporting me because I was really uncertain. My boyfriend was here, my family was here, so I was really, it was really upsetting for me because there were times that I could not reach out to them, and my roommates support me and my coworkers support me. So in that case of roommates or friends, I really, I was really blessed. I got the best friends Disney can give you, I think, could have gotten me. Um, and I really thank each and every one of them, each and every one of my coworkers. In terms of roommates, you can expect everything, really. I had one friend, and her roommates were so mean to her that she was done with the Disney College program, and she really wanted to go away from that apartment. And it's really, really bad when that happens, because I felt so bad for her, because nobody deserves that. I suggest just do picked roommates. What I did is I went to the Facebook page, and what are you gonna do, since it's 2019, if you're applying for the Disney College program or you got accepted for 2000 fall advantage 2019, I suggest you pick your roommates. What I did was, on that page, Facebook page, they always do a Facebook page. It always be called, like, for example, let's put, for me was Disney College program fall advantage 2017, and I posted like a, how do you say it, I just introduced myself. So I posted a picture of mine and saying that I was looking for roommates, and I was putting my age, my name, where I was from, what is my position, what are my interests, likes and dislikes, and just do that. And the first one that appeared it was my roommate, and then the two roommates that we linked with, that they were gonna stay together also, they reached out to us, and we were gonna apply for a 4-bedroom, no 4-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 4-people apartment, but it was a little bit more expensive than the 6-people 3-bedroom apartment. So we went with that, and we were okay to have 2 random girls, but those random girls, I think they were trying to link with another group, but they got stuck with us. But they were amazing, and I didn't spend much time with them, but they were really good and really nice. So on terms of roommates, it's barely up to you and up to them to treat each other nicely. Just treat each other nicely, because you will probably live with that person just 5 months. It's only 5 months, people. So unless you extend and they extend with you, but you will probably get another room if you extend. So it's really up to anybody, and I say to these 2 people, treat people nice, have a happy life, and everybody's gonna be happy. Third one, hard work. People, going to Disney is magical. Doing the Disney College program is magical. Working at Disney is magical. What's not magical? It's Disney hours. You can get up to 40 plus hours. You can get overnight hours, and the good thing is that they pay you that overnight. But since if you have gone to Disney, you know they do extra magic hours. Sometimes they do events for the Disney Vacation Club, and you will get crazy hours, like crazy. And it's really hard work. They expect you to be an excellent cast member. Like they expect a lot from everybody. Like everybody is crazy, because you know you have to have a great attitude and make the day for that guest. So it's hard work, but you can do it. There's people that didn't really like it, because as I say, not in every, and it's sad, but not in every work location you will gonna be treated right. It's totally normal. That happens in almost everybody. You say, but Disney is the happiest place on earth. Yes, it is the happiest place on earth, but think about that your leaders have people above of them looking if their employees are doing a great job. So think about the stress they have. Sometimes it's not their fault. And I looked at as like that. I looked always the positive side of the things that were happening on the Disney College program, and I was like, whatever. There was a lot of drama in my workplace, the two workplaces that I worked at, and yeah, avoid those dramas, because when there's a CP, there's always a drama. So just avoid them, stay with your friends, don't get into anybody's business. I'm a really nice person. Not saying that I'm perfect. I get my moments where I'm not nice, and I'm trying to work with that. But I always try to be nice to people because I want to be treated like that. But the bad thing about that is, let's say I had two friends that had drama together. One of them will come to me and say, oh, this person did this and this and this and this, and I was like, okay, that's bad, I think. And the other person will come, oh, you know what this person did? They did this and this and this and this. There's always gonna be drama at work. Work is gonna be hard. Expect it to be hard, because sometimes guests are rude to you, and you have to deal with that and keep smiling because you're at Disney. So just be positive about it, and if you're not having a great time, if there's like a lot of things going on in your life, don't be scared to consider self-terming. There's people that have done it just because of their mental health, because it's overwhelming working at Disney. But if you're not well mentally, maybe you can do the self-terming thing. It's not bad. It's not gonna be like in your record like, oh my god, she self-termed or things like that. Sometimes you just have to leave a workplace because it's not doing anything good for your health. And that is talking in general, not only in Disney. There's people that, I don't know, they work as, let's say, a teacher, and in that environment, that school, they don't treat them well or something like that, and they have to leave. It's okay to leave work for another thing that you will like to do more. So in terms of work, it's hard work, but you can do it. I believe in you. Free time, and this is part of the hard work. So I think on my first program, as on my second program, I had 2 days off. Not sure if I had 2 days off on my first program, but on my second program I mostly had 2 days free, but they take those days off from your calendar if they really need you. Like, let's say it's Christmas time, I think for those times, and if you're working in springtime, they take those days off on spring break because they need a lot of people working those days because the parks get packed, really packed. In terms of free time, yeah, you could get to from 2 to 3, I think, days off. So you're gonna have to time to work at the parks, and sometimes you just, there's people that only work in the mornings, like from morning to noon, or to like 2 hours afternoon, like they work at 8 and they get off at 4 or 3, and you can go to the parks also after that or before that if you work from noon to 8, 9, 10 in the night. So you're gonna have time to go to the parks. Don't worry about that, and just enjoy it and relax. That you are gonna be able to go to every ride possible because you're gonna have time. It's 6 to 5 months, so you're gonna have time. Number 4, free tickets for everybody. No. Let me just say this. If you're a person that haven't talked to a Disney cast member in a long time, like your old friends or old family member friends or something like that, do not reach out to them to ask for tickets.
Do not reach out to them to ask for tickets.
I had people that asked me for tickets, people that weren't even that really interested in my life or in me, that people that I didn't talk like with them long time ago, like years ago, they will reach out to me. I was reserving those tickets, and they, thank God and thank Disney and thank the hours that I made, I was able to get my family to all 4 parks in the, I think it was half a week they were gonna be there, so they were able to enjoy it, and I am pleased with it. All those tickets were for my family, like for my mom, my sister, and my brother, and my mom's best friend, that she's like my aunt. I had tickets for her too, and they enjoyed it. That was their first time at Disney. For me, it was my second time because my first time was in my first program. Yes, I didn't ever went to Disney when I was a child, so I enjoyed it like I was a child, and I still enjoy it like I am a child. If somebody asks you for tickets, you could be a nice person and say, if your family is not going to visit you, you can give it to them. It's gonna be okay. Um, if you want to, that's that. That's it. Like, but if you really want to save it for those family and friends that you want to get into the parks, save it for them. It's okay. So free tickets, expect everybody to ask you for free tickets. So friends, expect to make lots of friends. Next, earn money. We're gonna talk about this. You probably won't earn as much money as you would think. You get paid the minimum wage. Back in 2013, it was like, I think, $8.50 an hour but on 2017 it was like 10 an hour. If you're doing the CP, and feel free, and if they change it, feel free to comment down below, hey, they changed it, so people that watch this video can get that information. They do take what you have to pay for rent from the Disney housing. They do take it out of your paycheck, so you don't really feel or see that. So next, learn. Learn. So next is learn. They do offer classes at the Disney College program. For me, on my first program, I took classes. I drop out of one of them. I'm gonna say this, I accept that I'm not a really responsible person in terms of assignments and studying. I really struggle with that, and a lot of times I was lazy, and I promise I am responsible in my work, but somehow with assignments I cannot be responsible. If you're a person like me, I suggest just don't take any classes. If you're gonna take it, take at least one. But if you're a person that can't deal with classes and the crazy hours that Disney gives you, I suggest you do it. Just do it. But because why not? Yes, I wasn't really responsible with classes, but I like to learn, so it's a really great experience also. So why not? If you want to do it, do it. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. In my second program, I didn't do it because I was like, I just graduated from college. I'm not taking any classes. I'm just being relaxed. But right now, I feel like my brain is not doing any work. Like, it's not exercising as it should be. So I feel like I need to learn something. So I want to take classes of anything. Okay, next one is, I feel like I've been here forever talking to you guys, and no, that's not that's not the next topic. I promise we're ending this video somehow, someday. Do things on your own. People of all ages, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You're gonna have to cook for yourself. You're gonna have to make laundry for yourself. You're gonna have to clean for yourself. And I know there's people that, I don't want to get into this telling my opinion straight away because I get really mad at this. There's parents that do everything for their child. Maybe you say as a parent, I don't want them to work, I don't want them to suffer cooking, I don't want them to do this. That's why we end up with CPs that don't know how to cook, don't know how to do their laundry, don't know how to even take a public transportation. um, and just clean for themselves. So yes, you're gonna have roommates, but people, they're not gonna do anything for you. They might do like, oh, cooking for a night that one roommate says, oh, I want to cook for everybody, and that's okay. They can do it, and but that's not gonna happen every single day. If you want to cook. I suggest you cook so you don't have to waste money on food outside. Because think about it, make the math. If you buy food like every day outside, you will be without money. And even though if you're rich and you get that Disney money and your parents are rich, then do it, okay, yeah. But if you are struggling, like you want to save your money, they have microwaves in the break rooms. I suggest you just bring your food, and it's healthier. So that's what I did most of the times. The times that I waste my money on food outside, it was either because I didn't have time to cook, or I mean, it was basically that I didn't have time to cook food, and that's what I did. So let's go to the last one. Expect to have the best time of your life. For me, Disney, yes, they make you work like crazy, but for me, it was a learning for life. For me, one time I had a coordinator saying, and I loved this coordinator, like still love her. Like, she said to me one time, I was not able to move a card that had lots of boxes on it. I was like, I can't do this changing soda. I can't get that card out. And she was like, are you seriously telling me that you cannot do your job just because you cannot move that card? I was like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just asking for help. And she moved it like, I was like, oh my god. In that time, I felt so bad. I felt, oh my god, what is she gonna think of me? She's gonna think I'm a lazy person. And I did everything to not look as a lazy person, because I hate that. And I wasn't maybe the perfect cast member of the year, but they were experiences for me that I didn't think and even imagine. Like, I got oh my god, how's it called? Like, Disney has a Twitter or something like that, where people can complain or give a compliment on that's it, a compliment for a cast member. And someone wrote on Twitter my name. I was like, they're not gonna say with my name. They'll probably, if I get a compliment, they will probably say that girl. But they wrote my name, and it was a mom. I was just doing that day magical moments with children. I was painting with them. That was the best time. Painting with children, because let me tell you, people, children are the best guests Disney could have, and it's because they will tell you about their day so easily that you will get excited with them. It's amazing. It's an experience on another level, and I wasn't expecting people to recognize me for what I work. I didn't even do it to get recognized. I just do my job correct, because that's how my mom raised me. And God bless my mom, she always told me, like, if you're not gonna do something right, then don't do it. That's what she teaches me every single time, and I'm so blessed to have that mom. So mom, if you're watching this, love you, mom. So I think that's it for today, guys. I promise there's gonna be a next video. I'm gonna be more consistent. I'm excited because there's vlogs coming up. I'm gonna stay at a hotel here in Puerto Rico with my mom, and because my sister and her senior class are staying in a hotel. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, so that should be fun, because summer is coming and adventures are coming. No, I'm not traveling. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, ring that bell so you'll get a notification every time that I post. And if you have any questions at all of the Disney College program, or you just want to say hi, comment down below. Feel free to follow me on my Instagram. It's the.shai.diaries. I'll put it on the description below as my Snapchat, so follow me on that. Also, feel free to follow me, share it with your friends, share it with grandma, share it with mom, with dad. This is gonna get interesting, people. So I'll see you next time. Bye. A miserable day made one of my days miserable. Why can I say miserable? Why? Oh my god.